Thank you for joining us in this meeting with the Think and Do organization. We understand you want to fund a local issue facing North Carolina. Today we will present to you why the focus should be on North Carolina's water quality. North Carolina's water quality has been a pressing issue for a while now. If not addressed, it will get much worse. Due to the neglect of our water quality, there have been consequences. Consequences include chemicals being found in residential tap water, a growing number of entries to the impaired waters list, and recreational activities becoming unsafe due to bacteria. From these consequences, you can see that pollution in North Carolina water systems are affecting the public health, safety, and the environment as a whole. There are some initiatives in place to combat this, such as drainage system policies, fines for pollution, and water discharge regulations. However, despite these policies, a lot of the bodies of water in North Carolina continue to show decreased quality. This can be due to factors like poor water circulation, lack of oxygen, and high nitrogen levels. The main problem regarding this is storm water runoff. It is a large contributor to the pollution of North Carolina's bodies of water. This occurs when rain picks up pollutants from streets, construction sites, or pretty much anywhere that'll introduce a foreign entity to a body of water. These pollutants are then carried to these bodies of water, which worsen the quality. Factors include urban development, such as North Carolina's rural development. The Governor Roy Cooper developed a rural urbanization program. This entices new companies to come to rural areas. It creates new jobs. However, there was a large amount of spending, $83 million. This just goes to show how many new industries are going to be coming to rural areas. The implications of this are a lot of economic growth is going to occur locally with job creation. However, there is a higher risk of stormwater pollution in these rural areas. When looking at how to solve the problem of stormwater runoff, there are a lot of situational factors to consider. There are many situations that could worsen the effect of stormwater runoff. This includes enclosed areas with poor circulation. This makes it to where the pollution of water just stays condensed in one area. The proximity to a pollution source also increases the quality dampening of a water source. This could include urbanization, construction, or even agriculture. Agriculture is the leading cause of water degradation globally. With this, there will be a lot of pesticides, animal waste, and fertilizers that drain into these water sources. When speaking about stormwater runoff, the role of policies is to be considered. There are policies in place, however, they are weak and lead to less protected bodies of water. With this, there can be minor to severe contamination due to the leniency of these policies. Identifying these high-risk bodies of water and implementing preventative measures is crucial to improving North Carolina's water quality. For this to be an effective proposal, objectives must be set. The objective we want to set is clean drinking water. The EPA has standards for clean drinking water, and these are measured in PPT, parts per trillion. This basically indicates how many particles are in a trillion drops of water. In the bottom right, you can see a table indicating chemicals, and they're regulated PPT by the EPA. And you can also see a PFAS chart in the top right. PFAS is basically a chemical used by farmers and the industrial manufacturing industry. There are contamination limits of mostly around 10 ppt, and many utilities struggle to meet these standards. Our goal is to ensure all utilities meet the EPA's PPT standards and to build confidence in the state's clean drinking water sources. Understanding the background on the impact of water quality on our lives is very important. Over 50% of North Carolina residents rely on groundwater for drinking water. The effects of imperfect drinking water can be seen in instances like Camp Lejeune. Volatile organic compounds were found in the water used by military personnel. This resulted in an increase of cancer, pregnancy, and other health issues. This shows the need for regulation, such as continuous inspections and regulations and the protection of water sources. There are three main solutions to improving North Carolina's water quality. One is policy, one is education, one is infrastructure. Policy and education are both very timely and have been used for many centuries now and has not worked out as we've desired. Therefore, infrastructure is the best reason. Not only that, but infrastructure has a short turnaround time, has grant support, and has immediate impact. One of the ways we can improve North Carolina's water infrastructure systems is through industrial means. These systems intercept water before it reaches bodies of water. These systems include permeable pavement, retention ponds, and drain inspections. The permeable pavement absorbs the stormwater and filters it into groundwater reservoirs. There are also retention ponds that trap runoff water into these holding tanks and filter it. Drainage inspections are necessary to ensure our systems operate correctly. These strategies will help prevent runoff pollution, overall improving the health of our bodies of water. You can see the demonstration of permeable pavement in the top right corner. Another way to improve North Carolina's infrastructure is through the use of vegetation. These systems include green roofs, ground level vegetation, and buffer zones. Green roofs absorb water on impact, nourishing plants and overall eliminating the possibility of runoff even occurring. Ground level vegetation are plants on the ground such as trees, grass, shrubs, and plants with deep roots. These are placed in an area where water naturally flows towards bodies of water. Similarly, buffer zones are between runoff areas and bodies of water. However, they are larger areas and zones concentrated with plant life, and these are crucial for farmers' fields, highways, and bays. These buffer zones help filter and prevent runoff from reaching water sources. Implementing this type of system will improve the Think and Do organization's public image as it offers long-term environmental benefits at a higher capital cost. There are also many other benefits with choosing this system as listed. After doing some rough calculations, we found the industrial water drainage timeline will overall take 7.5 months, the breakdown of which can be seen to the left. You have to start with the budgeting to the contracting, starting the construction, and overall hiring employees at the end to do drain inspections. This is somewhat reasonable for an improvement of infrastructure in North Carolina. However, as seen in this table, the vegetation implementation timeline is a lot longer, standing at 2 years. You have to do similar steps such as budgeting and construction. However, employees are not needed, but the work itself takes much longer than industrial means. Cost is a very important thing to consider when looking at these solutions. The breakdown of the industrial water drainage system can be seen on the left. It will cost $20.7 million to implement this solution and $530,000 every year after that. The cost of the vegetation system is comparably much higher. The breakdown can be seen to the left. In total, $184.1 million is necessary to implement the basics of this solution. With this being a complex problem, we have come up with some recommendations. The implementation of the industrial water drainage system should come first. It has a quick implementation which allows for fast-acting water quality improvements. It is efficient and cost-effective. Second, we should implement the vegetation system. This allows for long-term environmental benefits. It enhances the sustainability and ecological benefits of North Carolina, and it complements the drainage system for a more comprehensive water quality management. The order in which we implement these results is crucial. For timely results, we must implement the industrial water drainage system first. This gives a 1.5 year advantage to the vegetation system. Next, for cost efficiency, the industrial system is much quicker and cheaper, making it a better solution for initial action. Finally, long-term sustainability. While the industrial water drainage system is great, vegetation infrastructure, while requiring more time and investment, provides lasting environmental benefits. Implementing it after the water drainage system ensures we are building on a solid foundation for a long-term water quality improvement. This concludes the comprehensive solutions we have found to the problem facing North Carolina's water quality. To see the sources we pulled our information from, you can see the slide here or look at the bottom of all of the slides we used for the information you are wanting to find. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you consider our proposal.